Hello, wonderful world. Welcome back to Mrs. Leefatt Teach. Today we are writing numbers using exponents. An exponent is the number that tells how many times a base number is used as a factor. We are going to use the multiples of 10 in order to see what I mean. So let's write down the number 10. So we are going to write 10. And let's write the exponent 1. So 10, and how you say it is 10 to the first power. So 10 is our base number. So let me write that down, base number, so you won't forget. And the 1 is the exponent. You want to say it with me? Exponent. That's right. So this is 10 to the first power. And that means that you have to use 10. It tells you how many times you're going to use 10 as a factor. How many times did this say? That's right, 1 time. So 10 to the first power equals to 10. So 10 to the first power equals 10. All right. Now we're going to use a different exponent. We're going to use the same base number, 10. Now the exponent is going to be 10 to the second power. So the 2 up here is 10 to the second power. And that tells the 10 how many times it has to be used as a factor. Okay, so how many times did it say? That's right. You are absolutely right. So smart. 10 to the second power is 10 times 10. Those are our two factors, right? 10 times 10. And 10 times 10 equals what? What do we remember? We can box the zeros in both factors. 1 times 1 equals 1. And how many zeros did I box? That's right, 2 zeros. 1, 2. 10 times 10 equals 100. So 10 to the second power equals 10 times 10, and 10 times 10 equals 100. Let's try that again with 3. Okay, we're going to use the exponent 3. So that would be 10 to the third power. So 10 to the third power, how many times do we have to multiply? That's right, 3 times. We're going to multiply 10 3 times. 10 times 10 times 10 equals, what does it equal? Well, 10 times 10 equals 100, right? And so 100 times 10 equals 1,000. And remember, if you ever get confused, just box those zeros so you can see your basic facts. 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 1 equals 1. And there's your 1. And how many zeros did you box? 1, 2, 3. And that's the amount of zeros that you write. 3 zeros. That is just a little trick. Okay? All right. So should we try the 4? All right, let's try 4 as an exponent. So 10 to the 4th power equals, how many times are we going to multiply that 10? That's right, 4 times. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 equal, how many times should we box our zeros? But let me use the blue so we can see it for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 1 equals 1. And how many zeros did we box up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 to the 4th power equals 10,000. And that's how we write numbers using exponents. Remember, the exponent is the number that tells you how many times that you are going to multiply this base number. How many times the base number is used as a factor. And remember, when you hear the word factor, you know that you are going to multiply. So 10 to the 1st power equals 10. 10 to the 2nd power equals 100. 10 to the 3rd power equals 1,000. And 10 to the 4th power equals 10,000. And that's our lesson for today. Thank you so much for visiting me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, world.